Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today, April the 11th. So, starting on the 8th hour, we've had a fairly strong euro. If we just start on the weekly here, so we had a really, really strong move to the downside over the last 2 years. Okay, as the dollar strengthened, we've bounced off towards the close of last year, and now we're just stuck between the moving averages at the moment. So what we're looking for is a clue as to what is the long-term direction of this pair. Is it a stronger euro or is it a stronger dollar? Now, there's a lot of noise in the market favoring both, so we just need to pay attention to what we see. So the first thing that we see is above the moving averages. Yesterday was a big move down. I'm not going to pay too much attention to it. It was just the Americans that were trading really yesterday. The rest of Europe was closed. We do have an inside bar that's formed, and look at my oscillators. I've got diversions. There's a low, higher low, low, lower low. That's diversions to the upside. And then we have two trend lines that are formed. So I'll probably take this back to that one. Just do that there. And then we have that one there. Right, so let's drop down to the hour. So looking at the hour, we broke through a fairly strong area of what was support. Question now, is that going to be resistance? Looking at the oscillators, a very strong possibility. We do have a bit of a gap from the morning, so I would assume we at least pull back to this area here. So from an intraday perspective, probably looking to see us close the gap, but look at the 15-minute in between the moving averages at the moment. Pull back to that would just test the moving averages as well. So I am of the opinion we need to stay out of this until we get back above 108845. Once we're back above that and we find support, that would be the move up. Alternatively, looking at this, if this continues today, you have an opportunity for a short with 140, 150 point stop loss, and I would really just aim for the gap at the moment. So it's too much risk to reward, to be honest. If you tighten up your stop to 130 points, you've got 130 point gain. But strong possibility looking at everything. But I just got a sneaky suspicion we're probably going to sort of bounce and then bounce back up, but reject this trend line at the upside and just continue in this area until we get a break of the bigger triangle formation at the moment. So I'm sitting on the sides here. We'll wait for some structure here. Moving on to US dollar, Japanese yen, fairly strong move to the upside. So that is a strong dollar. Not really into an area of anything. Oscillators are pointing to the upside, so you would expect a little bit more to the upside. Obviously, I don't want to be buying up there. I would consider this area, and this has got a bit more structure to it than Euro USD. So look at the oscillators. It's a bit of a flag forming strong move yesterday. So I'm looking at 133166 or alternatively 132806. Looking for pin bars, engulfing bars, or inside bars on one of those levels, and then we're looking for a move to the upside. Probably take that on the 15-minute, and a little bit better structure here that we are seeing on the 15-minute. Moving on to the British pound, Japanese yen, and Europe was closed yesterday and Friday, so nothing really to read into this. We are back. If you look to the left, look how much action has been at this level where we are at the moment, and it's not exact, but nevertheless, this 166377 is of interest at the moment. So I would much prefer, it is a long we're looking for, but I'd be looking for a move of 165047. So pull back onto 165047 would get me looking for a long. If that gives way, then I'd be looking at the next level, which is down here. which is 164.763. Just pay attention to the 50 minutes again. That's probably where you're going to see your structure. But if you look at everything that happened yesterday, this is a very strong area of resistance at 165.585. Sorry, 586. Try that again. 165.586. So I definitely don't want to be looking to buy there. Looking for a pullback rather, and pick up these tails, one of these two tails. That would be the area to pay attention to. Lastly, Euro British Pound, and if you have a look at what we're doing at the moment, we are still continuing to the downside, and lots of tails, lots of barbed wire, lots of confusion. You can see a strong area of what looks like could be an area of support. Last week we ignored it completely, above and below it. Look at the oscillators. That's going to be the telling signal. High, lower high. Look at the oscillators, high with a crossover. This is going to move to the downside, so we're looking to short here. And if you look at the oscillators at the moment, crossed over, this is really an area of interest. So that is 0.87758. Just dropping down to 15 minutes. We're probably not going to do anything until the open, and there is another area we can take for a break. So in actual fact, I just do look at London breakout strategy. That's probably going to be the best. So first, daylight savings is in. So first 7 1-hour bars will work, but also first 8 1-hour bars will work as well. So just wait for that. That would be a range. If you break to the upside, you're looking to trade at the upside. You break the downside, you're looking to trade at the downside. Personally, just looking at the hour, I'd be reluctant to chase it to the upside based on what I'm seeing here with the oscillators and the moving averages at the moment. So this area would be my stop area. That's 0.87758. So I'm looking for pretty much another move to the downside like that. And I'm just going to shorten the measured move a bit, just for what do I say? Just to preserve my peace of mind, because often when you see support like that, it's going to bounce off there, and it bounces high before it comes back, if it does come back. So 0.87540. That's kind of my target. And I'd need to see a break of structure for that. And London breakout is probably the best one, but I see there is a rejection area that we need to pay attention to on the 15 minutes here, and that is this area right here, 0.87728. Yeah, it's a nice tight stop loss as well. So the stop will be above this area here, so it's a 50-point stop loss for a potential break to the downside, and you have a flag formation here at the moment. So safe bet would be a break of 0.87684. But the other thing that I do is watch 15-minute, wait for the oscillators. Oscillators should group to the upside just before market opens, and then you're going to be looking for rejection of one of these two levels as well. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view for today. This is a really decent setup, by the way, guys. I think fairly decent setup for a nice intraday move to the downside. So that's kind of what I'd be looking for. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.